Hello, 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 hello,
Hello.
hello. It is episode 68 of Two Grooms.
In a pod.
I'm Cleo,
And I'm Shannon.
and you are you, and we are we, and we are all one. We are a family, like the tallest tree,
I was wondering where you were going with that.
stretching up to the sky. We are growing.
What are we growing to?
I don't know. I've got that lyric. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if that was even the right lyric
I don't think
there.
so either.
But it's so good to be here on another episode, itching closer and closer to episode 100. I don't know what the math is, but can we get to episode 100 before the new year? We are at
Um,
the end of August.
so about, what, 20 plus weeks left?
Is that how many
Well,
weeks?
not 20, because you have
We're at the
what?
top of August,
August,
rather.
September, October, November.
How many weeks are each month? 4?
Well,
Ish.
there's one that I think that has 5, but September, right?
So we say 4 on average.
Yeah.
And we got how many months left?
August, September, October, November, December.
5.
Right.
So we could get it in. We could get to
By the,
100 by the new year if we
maybe
do a couple extra ones.
around Thanksgiving, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Ish.
Probably. That's the goal.
Okay.
Let's go into the new year with episode 101. So we're gonna maybe get to the New Year's episode is episode 100.
Okay.
That's a goal. How about that?
All right.
Y'all love how we be planning the podcast on air in front of you,
Impromptu.
impromptu.
Yes.
Yes. It's a style, it's a version, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we went to see this weekend the Odyssey. I think it was Friday night. I told Shannon, I said, listen, we are doing something tomorrow. We're not spending the day in the house on Saturday. We're getting out of the house. We're going to go window shopping if that's what we must do. We are just getting out of the house.
We already had plans to do something, but that fell through.
Yeah. And so I was like, but we're still getting out of the house. And he's like, what are we going to do? I said, I don't know, but going to go see the Odyssey was
You did say that.
definitely one of the things. Did I not say that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, in my mind, I said it.
No. I found out later on in the day what we're going to see.
Oh, but I said we're just going to
Do something.
just going to go do something. Get up, we're
Or
leaving the
just get out.
house, and we're leaving.
Yeah.
And sometimes it bees like that. We met up with a good friend for lunch, her husband.
Yeah.
And they took us to this fried catfish spot called F is for Fish. She was quite tasty.
Yeah, it was good.
My food was good. It's quite good. I got fried catfish. You got what?
Shrimp and catfish.
And then she got some kind of like combo thing that had
With
like
some rice and some special
sauce on
sauce
it and
on it.
stuff. And her husband, he got cod, a fried cod, which I think was probably the star. It was really good.
No, I didn't have
Like
any.
if we go back, I would get the cod.
It was huge.
It was big pieces and it was quite tasty. He said, hey, I'm not going to finish this. Do you want to try it? And I said, yeah, I would like to try it.
Yeah, I didn't try it.
And it was kind of a beer
It
battery
looked good.
flavor. It had a zing to it. It was good.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this a black owned establishment? Because the fish is cooked quite well. And she was like, no, it's not.
No,
I think it's owned by whites. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't see any black cooks.
They be cooking too. I saw some Mexicans in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see any black people there. But the fish just took me back to a black. It took me to a black place. So people be sharing recipes and stuff. Yeah. So, but it was a good restaurant, and then we kind of just put it around and did some odds and ends shopping. It's light
You
shopping.
spent money.
Light
I spent money.
light shopping. Light shopping.
Light for us.
Nothing, yeah, nothing. It wasn't a serious haul. It was a light shop.
Hmm.
And went to the 3 hour viewing of the Odyssey. And what did you think about it? I enjoyed the movie. It was entertaining.
It was entertaining. I enjoyed it. It was long, but it didn't seem too long.
Right. It didn't feel that long,
Yeah,
except for a couple of moments I was thinking we could have cut this scene
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
I enjoyed what's his name?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon's general performance.
Yeah.
But I will say there were some times that I thought, this is a little rough. They might have should have did this scene again.
So who stood out the most?
Who stood out the most? Good question. The performances were all fairly tame. Um, I would say that what's her name?
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway, she 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 did the part. Like she was the part.
Hmm.
You know who I guess who moved me? Like the guy who played the evil guy who wanted to marry her, the main one,
Yeah,
the guy who was from Twilight. He did a good job.
he did.
I thought he did a really good job.
Yeah.
I think Tom Holland was Tom Holland. You know, he was a cute boy. Um, Matthew Damon had some good moments. The fight scenes were great. I just thought in some of the more intimate moments, like when they were walking down this hill and
Hmm.
he was talking, and I was just it just felt so dry. I think
Hmm.
sometimes in this new age of acting style, sometimes we're trying to be real and not overdo it and just say the words. And sometimes when you just say the words, it's boring.
Hmm.
Sometimes you need to put a little salt and pepper on it. You need to put a little sazon.
Okay.
Do a little something to
Judge it up.
take it to another level,
All right.
the performance.
Okay.
And so sometimes I could sense they were, just letting the words speak for themselves, but we needed a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, that there was. I thought that the lady who played Cersei, the witch who turned them into pigs,
Hmm.
she was good. Her little part was really
Hmm.
good. Uh, everybody was good and did their job. Was there someone who I left going, "Oh, this person is gonna get nominated for an Oscar"?
Hmm.
Mm, I don't think so.
Really?
I don't
Okay.
think so. I mean, Charlize was
Theron.
was 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 great in her
Yeah.
part, but it was very understated.
Yeah. For her,
Simple.
yes.
I mean, Matt Damon may get a nomination just because the part was so big,
And the movie
and the
is
movie's
big.
so epic, and the movie's
Right.
so big, right? And the work. I mean, the directing was fantastic. It really was. To me, the movie really was about the directing and the cinematography, and it was definitely more about the film technical parts of it than it was about the performances
Gotcha.
to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's my amateur opinion about film.
Amateur.
Well, not
It
about
was.
acting, about filmmaking, I
Uh,
guess. So did you disagree? Did you feel like there was a not Tony, a Oscar worthy performance in the group?
maybe not Oscar, but there should be some honorable mentions, like Jay Leguizamo. He was
Oh, I
very good.
forgot about him,
Oh,
John Leguizamo.
yeah, John. Okay.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was really good.
he gave you a little comic relief,
He
but
did, he did.
it's probably one of the most serious I've seen him
Yeah,
do.
and he did a great
He did a
job.
great job.
He
Yeah,
did do a great job.
yeah.
My that makes me think about another problem I had with the movie
Hmm.
was that everyone kind of sounded like their real selves, in the sense that like the guy with the
Like they weren't
beard.
from the period.
No, they didn't sound like they were from the
Okay,
period.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, and people go, well, what did the period sound like? I don't know, but I would have
A
maybe
lot more
liked
proper,
just
maybe
maybe just about a
a little
universal s- form of
more
speech.
biblical
Could be,
kind of.
yeah, yeah. I know what you're getting at.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what I'm getting
something
at.
a little bit more stylized,
Yeah,
where
more current day.
it felt very current,
Yeah.
and it kind of bebopped around, and I even thought I heard a little bit of the Bronx in somebody, like like New York Bronx. I'm like, this is taking me
Yeah,
out.
I guess the dialect wasn't very period.
It wasn't. But I get you may go, well, this is a fantasy Greek mythology,
So there's some
of,
liberties taken. Took it.
but the Bronx. I mean, can we
Sometimes I
can
guess you
we
can't hide it,
agree on
right?
a style for this? I mean, because it wasn't that kind of movie. I mean, I say that, and there's a play coming up that I'm going to be directing soon that is going to lend itself to that kind of, could be period ish, but anyway, there was all these different accents, but I don't think this movie is doing that.
Right.
And so I think for me that was like a small little X,
Okay.
against it.
Gotcha.
Uh, in a otherwise B plus A minus movie, I gotta give a B plus movie.
Mm. I would give it an A minus. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, I thought that was probably one of Matt's better movies
yeah,
because
sure, yeah, definitely.
I don't run whenever oh, Matt has a movie out. I'm not
Hmm.
running to it.
Right.
And I didn't run to this one unless you took me to it, but I was very entertained.
Yeah, definitely.
And I always love Charlize. I love most things that Anne is in,
Hmm.
and then the part that Zendaya was in. She was very you know
It's an
understated too.
understated performance, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah. Well, kudos to the cast. I know their money that movie is probably making buku's money. Let's see what the Odyssey is doing as of today.
it wasn't full when we went in,
It
right?
was full enough. It was full. It was full for the most part.
Yeah, but there
It
were
didn't
open
go all the way.
seats.
Well, nobody wants the first three rows. You
If
know.
it's a big movie, people are gonna go.
Let's see. It has grossed an impressive $911 million worldwide after 3 weekends.
Mm,
So it's nearing the $1 billion milestone. It opened with 264 million globally
mm.
on a $250 million budget. So
So they made their money.
and then when you count publicity, which there was a lot of, take out for that, they're gonna make their money back.
Okay.
So good, good for them.
Hmm.
Good for them. Uh,
So both recommend people going to see it.
yeah. Definitely
Okay.
recommend people going to go check that one out. Uh, okay, I'm trying to turn up your microphone a little bit.
Uh,
So you had a training recently, right? Didn't you do a little bit of a training?
I did a training. Well, not really. There's some training I want to
Oh, that's
start
some
doing,
trainings you want to do,
certification,
some
right?
certifications. Gotcha.
So I did some more research on it,
Hmm.
and I didn't start it like I wanted to start it
Okay.
because I want to start it when I'm open to proceeding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to start it
It's
and
not
then
the right
kind of
time.
right.
Okay, that's
I want the
fair.
right timing,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm going to do it this week.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't want to start it and not go back to it for a few days.
Hmm. Well, I just finished. I thought I was about to say we both finished our trainings, but you haven't started yours.
Mhm.
I just finished my certification in this new. Well, it's not a new. It's a new certification
Mhm.
in an old acting
Okay.
methodology, and so that was fun. It was a 15-week training, and now I can add that little feather to my cap
Hmm.
of, in academia, that's a world of, you know of certifications and
I think that's the
degrees, and
thing now,
it's
in
the
lots of professions where certifications are up there as opposed to getting like 2 or 4 year degrees,
well, I mean,
right?
you got to have that base, but
But yeah,
then basically you got to continue the education.
yes,
You can't just, oh, I got my degrees, I'm done. Nope. Do you have a certain this? Do you have a certain that? What do you, I mean, even more so in the non-education world, like
hmm
in your world of like, finance and business worlds, y'all have all these like project managers. Do you have this level? Do you have that level
certifications, yeah.
certification? And it's like, oh, you just never. And sometimes I feel like people just making up stuff just to get your money on some level. It's like just to give you bragging rights to say,
It's like a club. It's like a prestige thing too.
mhm. So yeah, they try to get you with that, with those certificates, but
Yeah,
hey.
mine is going to be 6 plus weeks. So,
Oh, okay.
but I want to try to condense it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I have some time, so I want to try to knock it out real quick. So,
Mm-hmm. All right. So this, with a, don't talk about this. I guess I'll mention it. So I've already decided that I'm going to make a cookbook. I
okay,
have a long term plan that a year from now I'm releasing a cookbook.
okay,
So my goal now is to go through, the 100. It'll be 100 entries probably.
okay.
So I got to go through all these recipes I've been collecting to see what I want to do, how I want to make it different than other people's cookbooks.
hmm
So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm in the planning stages of the cookbook. So if you guys out there listening, if you are a cookbook aficionado and you're like, I wish cookbooks had XYZ in them, please hit me up in the DMs or send us an email at twogroomsinapod@gmail.com and let me know what you think we need to have in the cookbook. So,
Yeah,
uh,
get some good ideas out
give
there.
me some good ideas.
Yep,
So
that's good.
that's a plan I have with a long
Do
term.
you have a time frame?
This is killing me. The sound of
Oh,
this rubbing
sorry.
against the desk. Do I have a time frame for what?
For when you want to publish it, or you just kind of
Well, I think a year. I think I want
year?
to within a year. Matter of fact, I'm going to probably, I'm on vacation next week. Part of that is going to be planning out like the next. I want to kind of do a 3-year plan for
Mhm.
us. I even bought a 3-year calendar.
Okay.
I was talking to the guy in the development office, and he said he went to talk to these rich people about donating money and what have you to school, and that couple, this wealthy couple,
Mhm.
had a 3-year calendar.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, is that how we do it? Is that one of the tricks? The rich tricks, So we're going to behave like the rich and the wealthy,
Okay.
and we're going to get a 3-year calendar, set some goals, and start working towards those goals.
Okay.
That is the one of my plans,
All right.
for us. So yeah,
All right. Sounds good.
but this episode, as you will have probably seen from the title, we're going to focus on. We had several Dear Grooms write-ins, and this is going to be
Oh,
essentially our
really?
Dear Grooms episode.
Hmm.
So, strap in. We have some fun and interesting topics that people have written in about.
Okay.
I debated about sending them to you ahead of time, but I have only read them to copy and paste them into to my
Mhm.
phone. I haven't read them to like think about them, so we're both in the same boat.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. Here's the first one. Dear Grooms, is it childish that my attitude has always been, if you don't like me, I don't like you either? I don't mean I become mean. I just stop investing my energy. Part of me thinks that's healthy boundaries. And another part wonders if I've missed out on some great friendships because of my pride.
Mm.
What do y'all think? Thanks so much for making my commute more entertaining. Signed, Proud or Petty. All right.
Hmm.
Would you like to go
I
first? Go ahead.
I always liked to have people around me who were excited about me being in their lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or excited about meeting me or getting to know me.
Mm,
So I think I initially used to spend a lot of time trying to make that happen.
mm-hmm. Trying to
But
make
then,
the person feel that way?
yeah,
Okay.
comfortable and happy around me. And then as I've gotten older, I realized that you can't please everybody
Sure.
and not everybody's supposed to be in your space. So I began to match energy.
Mm.
So if somebody's not feeling me, I'm not feeling you,
Oh, okay.
you know?
Fair.
Um,
Fair enough.
for whatever reason. I think some people get through a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but those are the times when it was meant to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't go above and beyond or out of my way to please people.
Mm,
So yeah, I kind of match energy.
mm. Yeah, I am, for better or worse, similar in the sense that you have just one moment to make me feel like you're not feeling me.
Mm.
And then, girl, I will oblige the, I'm going to oblige you the
Right,
same way.
right.
Um, there was I think I don't know if we talked about this last podcast about the student who showed up to the show this past weekend.
Mm.
The old student, the someone who used to go to school where I work, and he's off doing his own thing now. But he came back to watch something that we were doing, and he didn't speak to me. And you know what? I didn't speak to him either. And I know he saw me.
Mm.
Uh, and I didn't really have a problem with him, but I got a problem with him now because you came to my house. I know you saw me. You spoke to other people,
Mm.
and you didn't even turn around and say hey or
Or
whatever.
any kind of
And listen,
acknowledgement.
and he was always kind of a problem anyway. Like
Okay.
he got on my nerves when he was in school before,
Mhm.
but of course I kept it professional. I accommodated, da 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 da. You know, whatever. I responded to emails in a timely fashion, what have you. But you're gonna you barely got out of school. You know, if it hadn't been for my help, and then you're not gonna speak
Mm.
when you are, girl.
Yeah, those are the things that, yeah,
Mm-mm,
I match energy. If you're not give me a time of day or acknowledge me,
mm-mm. Yeah. So for better or worse, uh, uh we say go petty. Okay. We say go petty because you can't chase people. And listen, you may not have to actively dislike them,
right?
but you should definitely let them go.
Yes,
You should let them go.
yes.
And some people have such a hard time doing that. I remember this young lady, and of course, this may come with age. I don't know if I've always been this way. There was a time when I was a people pleaser,
Hmm.
and I did, long for the approval of others.
Right.
Uh, and this young lady was talking to me, and she was saying how I don't understand. I like this group of people, but they are not reciprocating it, and I'm being nice to them, and they're not like they don't want to hang out with me.
Right.
And I'm saying to her, okay, that's your answer.
Mhm.
But then she goes, but I'm nice, but I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Why don't they see it?
Yes.
And it's to say to her, people won't always see you for who you really are. And that means they're not for you. And what are you about to say?
That reminds me of my nephew.
Mm,
A lot of times he's come to me really sad because they're, people from school
hmm
that probably didn't give him the time of day, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's, oh, they don't like me or they pick at me or whatever. And that just reminds me of him and how I tell him,
yeah.
not everybody's going to like you.
No.
You know, there are a lot of times you don't like other people.
Sure.
You see yourself as how you see yourself, but not everyone's going to see you how you see yourself or how your family feels about you. So it's
Right.
okay.
So it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay to let people go.
All right. Let's move on to our next one. Okay, so this one is interesting.
Mm.
Dear Grooms, is there an age, I'm 42, where you're supposed to stop being irritated by that guy at work? That guy is in quotes.
Mm.
I'm talking about the young, ambitious coworker, 27, who's everywhere, knows everybody, has an opinion about everything, and somehow always manages to come out looking like the hero.
Mm.
How do I make peace with the fact that he's probably not changing and maybe I'm the one who needs to? So glad I found your podcast. Sign, too old for this. So basically, you're saying how to stop being irritated by the young, ambitious person who's working his way up the ladder,
Right.
trying to get to the thing
Like,
is,
I mean, we all did it.
that's what I'm about to say. Girl, it's his
Let him have his
time.
time. Let him
It's
have his
his
time.
time.
Yes.
As long as he's not trying to move you out of your position,
Right.
keep your eyes
As
open.
long as you're okay with, yeah.
Keep your eyes on the swivel.
Yes.
Make sure you're doing or your head on swivel rather, and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. But this young man is his time.
Yeah.
Your 20s are for working hard, killing it.
Yes.
Setting yourself up for good positions in your 30s.
Yeah.
This young man sounds very smart and intelligent. I mean, he's doing what he's supposed to do. But you know what? As an elder, I understand your annoyance.
It can be.
I understand your annoyance. Where he was like, "Oh, girl, I see you, girl. Could you make it a little less obvious,
Right.
girl?"
Right.
Like I mean, I get it. I see the annoyance of it, but you have to understand that it's not about you. And if he does make it about you, check him.
Right.
Put him in his place. Let him know you see him. I see you.
Right.
Let him know that. But then let him be, because sounds like he's doing what he's supposed to do, right?
Like I said, we've been at certain places, and I look back and I see some people, at my job, what have you, and I'm like, oh, those were the days when I was trying to do this and trying to do that, and
kissing up,
right,
staying extra.
Right. So I sit there and shake my head and let them have their time, have their moment.
Have your moment, doing the most, not realizing it doesn't take all that to get the job done.
I keep my little poker face and move on with my day because it's not affecting me unless it affects me.
Unless it affects you, then you check it.
Yes.
But if it doesn't, then you smile and good for you.
Let it go.
Good for you. So, too old for this? You are too old for this. Let it go. And we're petty over here.
Yeah.
We're petty patties. But we're going to tell you, don't be petty about this one. This one you need to
let it go.
Free yourself.
Yes.
Free yourself, because ultimately, at 47, you're not necessarily on your way out the door. You may even have another promotion in you that you're trying to go for at the job. Maybe not. But you're going to make yourself not have a good time at work worrying about somebody else, essentially.
Right.
If you keep looking at that, and it sounds a little bit to me, if I dig deeper, that there could be some fear of how that makes you look. Right? There's a little bit of like,
could be
you kicking up all this dust. Everybody noticing I only kicked up 2 puffs of dust. But you're kicking up, poof, there's dust everywhere.
That's going to affect everybody.
Right. You think it's going to affect you, but listen, some jobs it might, some jobs it might not. Yeah. And if that's a job where he's come in to kick up dust and cause a scene, a commotion, well, girl, get it together.
Yeah.
Get it together. The thing about being a veteran in a space, whereas the young person might have energy that you might not have, as a veteran, what you have is the survival skills and the mental stamina that it takes to make it work. At least you should.
You should have that wisdom now.
At this point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So lean into that. Don't try to be The young person who's walking 20 miles an hour in the hallway and
Everybody's friend, and
and
you know,
everybody's door,
yeah,
because that might not be your ministry,
right, right,
but your ministry may be something else,
yeah.
in terms of strategy, expending your energy when you
Experiences,
need to expend it.
yeah.
What'd you say?
Working smarter,
Working smarter, not
not
harder.
harder.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. So
yeah,
think about it. Think about it. His success does not have to be your downfall. There's enough pie for everybody.
yes,
Just
yeah,
remember that. But keep your eye on her.
definitely.
Keep your eye on her though.
Hmm. Don't let them sneak up on you.
Don't let her stick up on you, girl. Okay, here we go. We got our next one. Several job ones here.
Mm.
Um, Dear Grooms, I'm 27 and I've been working the same job for almost 4 years. It pays my bills, my coworkers are great, and there's nothing really wrong with it, but I don't feel excited about it either.
Mm.
Part of me thinks I should be grateful and stick it out until I know exactly what I want. The other part of me worries I'm getting too comfortable and wasting years I'll never get back. How do you know the difference between being patient with your life and settling? Love listening to you both every weekend. Signed, waiting or wasting time. They're 27.
Okay, they're still early in their career, so
It's a little early, right?
yeah. I mean, I wasted a lot of my 20s and part of my 30s places where I should have left,
Mm-hmm.
but I was very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to do the best I could at the time, and just a little afraid of change,
Mm-hmm.
moving on,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe not having a focus of what I really wanted to move on to, but I knew that
Mm-hmm.
where I was wasn't it.
Yeah.
But I always, looking back now, of course, hindsight is 2020.
Right.
I would have tried to really dig deep and figure out what I wanted to do to make me happier.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're at a place and you're not happy, you should move on, or
Well,
try to move
he
on.
didn't say he's not happy. He just said he's comfortable, but he's not excited about it. And for me, if you're staying because you're working through it, like work through a plan while you have the secure job.
Mhm.
And as long as you don't have like, I could go do this, but I'm not doing that because I'm scared. As long as you're not immobile because of fear, I think it's okay to stay in your good job, but start actively planning. And you got a job, you can afford to meet with a life counselor or a skills counselor or
Mhm.
something. But I think the biggest thing, I'm telling you, the thing that annoys me the most, and I love the people I love, but I can't stand when people say I have a problem, and then you tell them different ways to fix it, and they just go okay, and then they don't
And
do
they do
nothing
nothing.
about it.
And year after year, or
And
month
year
after
after
month,
year, month
they
after
keep
month,
talking, bringing it up.
I have
Yeah.
my niece, love you to death. She's in her 20s and she's kind of in that place in
Just
her
finding
life
ourselves. Yeah.
of like, what do I do next? What do I want to do? And I've said different things to her, and I can tell, you can tell when somebody's like, yeah, 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 they're not quite, it's not quite landing,
It's not landing yet.
and I'm like, okay, you want to be in confusion right now. Like you're not ready to actively work on the thing to change the thing.
Gotcha.
And sometimes that's where you are, but as soon as I know it, I'm shutting up because I'm not wasting my breath trying to in my brain power trying to figure out things to help you troubleshoot, and you really don't want it. You really want to wallow. And that's okay. There's a wallowing stage. Don't wallow too long. You get comfortable wallowing. Uh but
Yeah, I
yeah.
get it. I understand what you're saying, because I was like that too. I kind of like, oh, what do I want to do? I know I'm not happy here. I'm not
Mhm.
fulfilled, but what else do I want to do? And
Yeah.
I think maybe that's where some people end up.
Yeah.
They're in their head, I want to do this, I want to do that. Or they want to do a bunch of things.
Hmm.
They're just not sure which one to
Right.
pick. But yeah,
And then
in
you
your
pick something.
just pick
Just
something, try
pick
it.
something.
Yeah, yeah,
Excuse me. If you are in this place, and a part of me thinks I should be grateful, but until I know exactly what I want, I'm just rereading this. I think the thing is, like I said before, get you a plan, talk to somebody,
do
flesh out,
something.
take some skills tests, figure out what other things that you're talented in.
Mhm.
Me personally, I didn't have this issue because there was nothing else I was good at that I liked.
Mhm.
The two things, because I was good at other things, but I didn't like them.
Right.
I was a pretty good football player, and believe it or not, when I was doing track during my track years, and when I was a lot thinner in high school, I was killing it in track, and I could have probably pushed that and pushed the athletic route
Mhm.
or route that definitely was in my family, but that didn't make me happy. And when I discovered the performing arts, the theater, if you will, that's where the joy came.
Imagine that.
Imagine. That's where the joy came, and I didn't look back.
That was your light. Some
It,
people never get that
I
light.
feel, and I'm so sorry for that, because
Mhm.
I know that, because I've been in school. When I was in school, even now, I see people come into college and they're like, oh, they start off this way, they change their mind, and they change their mind. And you're lucky if you change your mind just once. You're blessed if you never change your mind, because you know exactly what you want.
Mhm.
Um,
I changed my mind several times
yeah,
in college, and then
yes. Mm,
after I got a degree in something, and it's
mm,
like, why'd I do that, or why
mm,
didn't I do this? We talked
mm,
about it yesterday.
mm,
How I wanted to be a dentist, I wanted to model, I wanted to do some other things, and I wish I was probably in the arts too,
mm,
because I love music and I love seeing
mm,
your performances and stuff like that. Why didn't I do it?
mm,
But I knew my capabilities. I wasn't talented like that, but
mm.
but I should have picked something and tried it. There were
Yes.
times I just didn't try it.
Right,
So
right.
I regret that.
Mhm.
But that's kind of how it was and how the tables, you know,
Yeah.
worked out for me or whatever.
But this is
Yeah, I
never
wish.
too late. Like, I just saw a I saw not too long ago this meme, or it was like a news story about this woman in her 40s who just finished who went back to law school, going on 50 something. One of my friends who I know, he went back to law school in his 40s, and just finishes working on Get Through the Bar. It's never too late, as long as it's just never too late. I knew this guy.
I know for me it's too late for certain things because
uh,
I'm ready to sit down after a while.
and that's the other thing. It's like, what are your goals, right? This
Yeah.
person's 27, they have plenty of time.
Mm.
Somebody in your late 50s, maybe you don't want to change
No,
mid-career
I'm trying to
and,
sit down
and
in
start
my
a brand new
60s.
thing. You don't want to go to med school now and become a dentist
Mm-mm.
in your 60s.
Right, because I'm not.
Right.
I want to sit down
Although that could
in
be
my 60s.
interesting, being a dentist, you could be sitting down and working in somebody's mouth as a dentist in your 60s, you know?
I don't want to work.
So,
You
and
don't get it.
this is his whole thing right there.
Hmm.
I don't know, but I don't know what's going to be happening with you in this not wanting to work in your 60s.
I mean, I'm gonna have to, but
Well, then if you know you're going to have to, why not try to set yourself up to be doing something that you want to do, right? If you already know you got to do it, do what you want to do.
I know. But what I want to do, it
Yes.
requires school
Okay.
and a lot of years of prepping for it.
Well,
By the time I get it,
yeah.
I'm gonna be in my 60s probably,
Okay.
and I'll be like, okay,
And
time me to sit down.
can you do the math, financial planner, and see, can you make that money back within about X amount of years, and then some, if you
No,
if you get that training?
no, I mapped it out.
Okay. All right, let's move on. I'm not beating that dead horse. Like I said before,
Nice try.
I
I
ain't help,
appreciate it.
if they don't want it, don't try to give it to them. All right. Dear Grooms, finally a non work related one. My wife and I have been together for 18 years. Out of nowhere, her college girlfriend reached out on Facebook. That's fine. Sorry, let me stop my commentary. On Facebook. And now they're texting almost every day. She says they're just catching up, but they're sharing old photos and reminiscing about their relationship. I don't think she's cheating, but I also don't love it. Am I being insecure or is this crossing a line? So her old flame from over 18 years ago has reached out to her on Facebook and they're chatting every day on Facebook. She says she loves the show. Sign the third wheel to the past.
Yeah, I would have issues
Would you
every day.
every day? But
There's a limit.
how do you know it's every day? She had to be
He
telling
knows
you.
every day, right?
She she
We would have to have a conversation. Hey, what's going on? What's man? Or is it just like a happy because you just have to see somebody from your old age, or do you still have that flame going on in the back of your mind?
mm-hmm.
What's in your mind? What's going on?
Mm. I mean, that's a fair question
Yeah,
to ask him.
yeah.
I mean, it depends on how you're catching up every day for how long?
But that's my
It's
point.
been
Every
It's
day,
been 3 months.
a flame is. Oh, yeah, we used to date. Hey, hi, bye. Tell
How's
your
it
husband I said,
going?
hope
Yeah,
you and your
good
family
luck.
doing well, but y'all catching up.
Y'all,
Y'all fixing to do something.
maybe they want to get together and
Every
have
day,
lunch
they're
and
dating.
that dating.
Every day? What you got to talk about your ex every day for?
Well, I was
How much
working.
catching up can you do other than one or two phone
I'm
calls?
trying to work through it still. I mean, you feel like you're definitive on this already, but
Think about it.
every
Just think about it.
day, old after 18 years,
Yes.
uh, there is probably a problem. There's something maybe unfinished
Unfinished.
business there
Right.
if they're talking every day. But to me, are the chats open for me to see? Can I log in and see the chats anytime I want?
It's too much.
Can I see it anytime I want? Do I have access to the Facebook chat?
Every day.
Do I? Because listen, I remember when I was dating this guy, and he would talk to people. I remember he told me when we started dating. Uh, he was on one of the apps. When we started dating,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Well, are you going to get off the app?" I'm getting off the app, and he was like, "So, he was something. He was like stuff. Try to get that like the apps," and he said, well, "No, I have friends on the apps.
Mm.
People who are just my friend.
Okay.
And the only way we connect with each other is through the apps."
So this is before Facebook and IG.
No, Facebook was there. IG was probably there. Yes, because this was in
But it was
20.
Snapchat.
This was like 2013-ish,
That's
2015-ish.
early.
But
We weren't doing Facebook then. We were doing Black Planet.
baby, we were doing Facebook. Come on.
Not like I wasn't. I think I just got on
Okay, I've been on Facebook
in
a long time.
15 or 16.
I've been on Facebook longer than you.
Okay.
And
You fast.
but this guy, you just not technologically savvy.
You fast.
So this guy was on one of the major dating apps and said
Okay.
he couldn't get off because he had people friends that he talked to.
Okay.
And so he was always chatting in the app.
Mm.
And he was also chatting on Facebook too, in Facebook chats and stuff. And one time he left his computer up and I went looking through his chats.
Right.
And of course I saw one of those, Cleo's just, he doesn't understand, and it's okay, man. I understand. You can talk to me, and blah 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 blah. I said, oh girl, I see this. I see this story. I've seen this. Tell us all this time.
What did you see?
The warm up, girl. The setup
from somebody else trying to
get
in your spot.
Somebody trying to get in the spot, and him possibly even
Maybe he was just trying to get sympathy too. Maybe it was some people.
Oh,
It's a
but
game.
this is from the guy who said you can't talk every day. But now
You can't.
you up there talking to strangers about our relationship. At least strangers to me. And you on apps talking to your friends
That was his
still.
friend. They
Um.
hadn't done nothing yet.
So anyway, uh, listen, man or woman, whoever third wheel to the past, you just sit your wife down and have a conversation.
Yeah.
And ask her, what is this? Give her Michael Jackson. Who is it? Is it a friend of
Who is she
mine?
to you? What, Brandy?
Oh, that's even better. Who is she to you? Don't lie to me.
Right.
Who is she to you? My eyes can't see. Something's going on between the two. I think you better let me know.
Right.
That's for sure. Who is she to you?
Yeah. That's
Well,
where
I'm
I'm at.
impressed with myself for
Yeah,
coming up
you
with
knew
them
the whole.
lyrics.
Yeah, the whole
The whole
thing.
little
Right.
bridge there. So you need to have a conversation with, so you can find out if you have something to worry about. Listen, if Shannon decided he wanted to talk to his ex every day on the phone, I have learned a long time ago you can't keep nobody who don't want to be kept.
Amen.
Okay,
Amen.
you can't do it. Now, if he mentions it to me and I have, or in my occasional snooping, I discover it, I may bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then and let him know, okay, and if I have a problem with it, I'm gonna let him know I have a problem
Right.
with it. But in the end, I know that you can't keep nobody who don't want to be kept. And as Regina King said in Poetic Justice, I don't keep no nigga that don't want to be kept.
Amen. But
Sorry for
we,
the
but
N word, but I had to say it. That's how she said it.
oh. we don't, but we don't talk to anyone like every day, right? I mean, you
No, I
have
don't
friends
talk
you
to
talk to,
nobody every
right?
day. I
But
used to talk to people. I used to talk to Sean almost every day.
right,
Uh, but that was because that was he was built
yeah,
different.
yeah,
Everybody's not built like that.
yeah.
I think you have a friend that would love to talk to you every day.
I don't talk to anybody every day.
But I said you have a friend who would
I
like
know,
to talk to you
yeah,
every day.
yeah. I'm just not a phone person. I'm not a.
Yeah.
I'll do that, to you. But we live together, so sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'll see him later, and vice versa.
Right.
But yeah, I
Deuces.
mean, but there are times when, except come in my mailbox and I'm like, hey, how's it going, whatever,
Sure.
and we keep it moving,
Yeah,
right?
it's real brief.
Or a
Hey,
joke here and there every so
yeah,
often, something like that.
a meme send.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have a couple exes
Hmm.
who I still have friends with on Facebook and stuff, and
Right.
they will send us occasional meme and whatever and things like that or
Hmm.
whatever. And to keep it real, like just because your spouse might, and Shannon, I'm curious if you disagree, feel free to, might have a walk down memory lane about the better times with an ex. That's, to me, that's normal. But also then you have to also think about, well, why is the person an ex? And then that reminds you, okay, oh yeah, they did this, this was this. You remember good times, but you should also don't forget about the bad times. And
I mean,
I think it's normal.
I have exes that were really good friends,
Hmm.
and I would talk to often, not like every day,
Yeah.
but we still love each other as people and
Yeah.
as friends and cordial and stuff like that. We don't hate each other. And then there's some exes I hated. I hate and I don't never want to talk to.
Right.
But yeah, I don't. I think there's a limit
Hmm.
to certain conversations
Sure.
and how long
Sure.
and
You
and
can
you
feel
have
it.
to include your partner too. Say, hey, we dated, whatever.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
the best friends now, et cetera, et cetera.
Hmm.
Just keep everything on up and up.
Yeah. I agree.
So,
All right. Well, good luck. Good luck to you and your wife.
mm, right.
Third wheel. Okay. Here's our next one. How many more do we have? One, two, got about three. Three more. Okay. Hopefully this is entertaining to you. Okay. What is this one? Is it that one? Is it that one? Sorry, I lost my place. All right, Dear Grooms. There's another lesbian in our friend group who flirts with literally everyone, including my wife.
Mm.
My wife laughs it off because that's just how she is.
Mm-hmm.
But I find myself getting irritated every time we're all together. Is it controlling to expect my spouse to shut it down, or do I need to get over it? Love you guys. Signed, side-eyeing Susan.
You can't be mad that somebody's flirting now that they're closer to your territory. You were okay with it with everybody else, right? But now it's getting close to you. You're getting a little more upset about it. You should have knocked it out a long time ago, seems like. Right?
Well, no, I can see why Susan didn't care when the friend was flirting with everybody else's partner because that's none of my business. Right? Oh, that's cute. Haha. Look at her over there. Over there. Look at her over there. But now every time you see her, she got her sights on mine.
Well, it sounds like it was everybody. So that means she's included.
She flirts. She's
to her too, right?
well. You're adding stuff
I'm
that we don't
assuming.
know. Like I wouldn't assume that. Assume
I
that the
would.
friend is flirting with her too. You know, and like I'm not gonna. That's too much to add to it. Let's just keep on topic.
I'm adding it.
Because the issue is the woman is flirting with her wife, and she doesn't like it. Okay, and my thing is that the wife needs to shut it down.
So
it's not the person who has a problem with it. It's the wife, the person who's being flirted with, to shut it down.
So my answer changes, right? So if you're saying that this person flirted everybody in the group except you,
maybe she's
then I'm
to her yet.
Well, it makes a difference to me.
Well,
if it's everybody in the group, then it's just everybody, and that's how she is. But yeah, I'm still.
That's not how
every person needs to shut it down on their own. It's not for you to shut it down for your mate. Your mate.
She's in our friend group who literally flirts with everyone. Does that mean she just flirts with everybody she comes across? Not necessarily all the friends. And now she's flirting with the wife.
It's up to the wife to do something. But the wife don't do nothing. It's time for you to do something. But then I'm doing something to my wife too.
But yeah,
afterwards.
I'm not doing jack. You need to handle that. You see him coming up to you, and you blushing and blah 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 and whatever. You like it. If you like it, you can have it. If that's what you like, it's up to you to say this is out of line. You're doing too much. And you're right. If I see it and see you not handling it, then yes, we're gonna have a conversation at the house in the car on our way back. Like, why you let that man hem you up in the corner like that?
But I'm doing it to everybody at some point. Because for one, you disrespecting me. So I gotta let that person know. But I'm at you first. Hey motherfucker, what's up?
Yeah.
You better stop that he in my fucking face.
Yes. Yes, totally.
It's all between me and you then.
Yes, definitely.
But if it continues and you've already said something to that person, then I'm jacking up that person.
You coming in as backup. Yeah, right. I understand. Yeah. Okay. Which is totally fair. And I think that's where you need to do this. Who's side-eyeing Susan? You need to first let your wife handle it. Let your wife be very clear with your wife about what y'all's boundaries are in public and with people. And then give your wife room to handle it and watch her work. Because that's going to tell you a lot about what y'all got going on anyway. Because how she handles that in front of you will tell you what she going to do behind your back.
Right. Okay. Without you there.
Because if she gonna giggle her way through
in your face.
My wife says we shouldn't do this. Girl, she's not gonna be able to handle herself behind when you're not there.
Right. Especially.
She gonna have old girl nibbling her ear. Talking, oh, stop it. No. That kind of no, that was no yeses.
Right.
So yeah. So you need to have a clear conversation with her. And if old girl don't listen, it's really, we're going to remove ourselves from the friend group, or the friend group needs to remove her from the group if she's disrespecting people's relationships in the group.
Right.
So that was pretty, to me, cut and dry.
There were some caveats there, though.
Yeah, sure. I guess. I mean, if you want to add all these possibilities.
But I mean,
If
you
these
have
if
to if you
thens.
want to look at it from a broader kind of view of it. For me,
Okay.
anyway.
Okay.
Maybe not you, but
Yeah,
that's me.
that's you. All right, let's go. Moving on to the next one. Dear Grooms, everyone jokes that lesbians move in together after the second date. Well, we're gay, and we did. 25 years later, we're still together. But sometimes I wonder if we skipped over really getting to know each other because everything happened so fast. Can you still date your spouse decades later, or is that just something people say? Signed, still sharing a closet.
Hmm. I think a lot of us move fast
Mm-hmm. And
because sometimes when you know, you know.
but then you can still spend your time getting to know the person. Now I get it. Once you got them, sometimes the questions get less, and you're not delving as deep. I even think about that myself sometimes. Thinking, okay, I need to delve deeper and asking Shannon more questions about him and his past and stuff like that. And and I know we have a game that does that. We need to probably break that game out.
Mhm.
Uh, More because you're like, well, I got him. We're comfortable. The past technically it doesn't really matter, right? Like the past doesn't matter
Mhm.
in terms of. I mean, it could
It
matter.
could matter
It
depending on
could
what it
matter
is.
depending on what it is, but I'm just saying in the sense of um just your day to day functioning, it kind of doesn't, you know. But I can see how
We've
it could, and why it's important to get to know the person more in
yeah,
their past to 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 deepen the
yes.
relationship,
Yeah,
right?
I think it's important to have some time, but that's better said than done. Sometimes when you're in it, you just see a lot of the good things. But for me, I think I've always been a very good judge of character.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I was okay with it ending if it wasn't right
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because I could live on my decisions
Yeah, yeah.
and deal with the repercussions and I could get out. I was independent enough to okay, I gotta roll, ain't it's not what I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I've for me sometimes seeing someone, in person a lot teaches me more than what they would say.
Exactly. That's very true too. But
So
but
their
also
actions speak louder.
these people been together for 25 years. Clearly, y'all know each other well. But
Yeah.
I can see though maybe there's something this person is craving that maybe you get from a date, and maybe it's not even so much the date. It's usually like what does that dating phase usually mean? There's like a lot of anticipation. There's a lot of planning. It's very dating is very intentional,
Hmm.
and maybe that's something that you need right now is intentional interactions with your husband. Like being like so, which essentially is yes, it's dating. To say, hey, let's go out together and sit across from each other at this dining table, and maybe you have some questions that you are pre-planned. I know some people are like, I don't. It's corny to plan it and to like have this 10 questions, blah blah blah. But you got to do whatever it takes, um, to do that and get to know him. And if being intentional means scheduling intimacy, scheduling dates, then I think that's something that you just do whatever it takes, as opposed to just going, we don't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I was looking at it a different kind of way. I was looking at it as if they're missing something that they didn't have or didn't experience by being with this person for this long.
Yeah,
I heard it wrong.
I think you heard it wrong
Okay.
because what he's
Sorry.
saying is that they jumped into this relationship and they've been together so long, but they never really courted,
Okay.
right?
Gotcha.
They they saw each other and then they got together, as opposed to you
Letting it
date a
breathe a little
year or
bit and
two and you're getting to know each other and you're flying across the country and seeing each other, and you're doing all these different things there. They
how
didn't do
many
that.
years?
25. It's like, girl,
Girl,
you
you already got
gotta
them now. So
you
if you ain't sure now, something ain't right.
but I also understand though, one of the best things about a new relationship is that feeling of that butterfly, the anticipation, that's like to me like the best thing about new relationships. Um, some people say the high of uncertainty. Uh, but I think not you can't manufacture that because you've been with this person 25 years, you know what you got. But you can manufacture it in a way of the sense of put yourselves in brand new situations that y'all haven't
Hmm.
been in before.
Right. Yeah.
If
Try some different
try some
things.
different things together and you may see a different side of that person.
Right.
Instead of staying home that Saturday, force yourselves to go out and go do pottery together. Force yourselves to go walk the orchard and pick some blueberries and come home and bake a blueberry pie together. Like, do some, just change it, change
Yeah.
the,
I
the,
think,
the
yeah, do something
system.
different.
Yeah.
But I would suggest like doing things different where there aren't distractions.
Mm,
And can you be together without
mm.
outside
Yeah. Yeah. That's
stimuli,
true. True, true, true.
like a TV, like a phone,
Mm-hmm.
just you sitting and talking and just being,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Try some
connected.
try some of that. What's that kind of yoga? It's like sexual based. It's like that tantric yogas
Mm,
where you like maybe you just stand at each other and you're breathing, looking each other in the eye and you're
mm,
breathing, that
yeah.
kind of stuff. So just try different things, girl. You
Yeah.
got it. You got it. You can
Yeah.
do it. All right, let's see. I think we got one more. Dear Grooms, my husband is 42. I'm 39. And we've been together for 11 years. His stepdad is 67 and has always been friendly, but something happened over Memorial Day weekend, that made me start looking at things differently. We were all at the lake, and my husband had gone in to help his mom at lunch. His stepdad and I were sitting on the dock talking when he said, if I were 30 years younger and your husband would have had some serious competition. If I was 30 years younger, your husband would have had some serious competition. I laughed because I honestly didn't know what else to do, but then he looked at me and said, "No, I'm serious." Since then, I've noticed little things I can't unsee. He always hugs me just a little longer than everyone else. If we take family pictures, he somehow ends up standing next to me. He compliments my clothes, tells me I've gotten more handsome every time. Oh, he gay. This gay couple.
I was about to ask you, what kind of couple is
This
this?
is a gay couple.
Mm.
So stepdaddy,
Is it stepdaddy or daddy daddy?
stepdad got us.
The husband's
It's
stepdad.
husband's stepdad.
Okay.
Yes. Um,
That's not as bad.
not as bad. He compliments my clothes, tells me I've gotten more handsome every time he sees me, and seems to find reasons to text me directly instead of putting things in the family group chat. I haven't told my husband because I don't know if I'm reading too much into it. And I don't want to create drama if this is just an older man trying to be complimentary. But now I actually dread family gatherings because I'm constantly wondering if I'm imagining things. And at what point do you bring something like this up with your spouse? Or do I just keep my distance and hope I'm wrong? I've been listening since episode 1, and I love hearing how differently the two of you see situations. Sign, reading too much into it or reading it exactly right.
Daddy wants some.
I mean, I don't want to be that girl,
Damn, daddy got a crush.
but I think Daddy got a crush.
Yeah, daddy got a crush.
Daddy want to taste.
Hmm.
He want to taste, and he's testing the
Yep.
waters.
He want to see how far
He
you want to
wants to see
go.
how far you willing to go. He wants to see if
Yes.
you're going to keep it secret.
Hmm.
He's giving you just enough that he could deny,
Yes.
right? Just enough that he could be like, what do you
How
mean?
dare you?
I just was, I just was had a question about the flowers, and I thought you would know. That's why I didn't put it in the group chat.
Yeah.
What do you mean I always stand next to you by the picture, by the family picture? That's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
We're both tall.
Yeah.
We got to be in the back. We're both tall.
Yeah, I need more evidence.
Yeah, he and DL stepdaddy knows.
Want some?
He knows, and he's playing you real good.
Yeah,
He's
he
playing you
wants
real
some.
good,
Yeah.
and I bet you're not his first rodeo.
Mm-mm.
You're not his first rodeo,
No,
and but
but for
here's
him
the
to, but for him to try that,
it's
that's
bold.
pretty.
It's bold.
That's pretty. I won't say disgusting, but
It's disgusting.
it's off the limit.
It's
It's off limits.
because I mean I'm just gonna
Family's
I'm gonna be like
family.
you and add some story to it. You know, he been with this family since the stepson was in high school, grade
Yeah.
school,
Okay.
whatever.
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah,
too.
you know, and so disgusting.
Yeah.
And so you want to be with your stepson's man?
So, but I will wait to get a little more. I will get a pass. I would get to be sure.
Yeah,
Then I'm going to your husband and say, okay,
I'm with you
have
on
you
it.
have any of your other boyfriends
Ever said
had an
anything
issue?
about
Right.
him? Yeah,
Right.
or have
Or
you
or
ever
just
thought about him? Is he
yeah.
a little gay?
Right.
You know, I'm gonna hit you with that first.
Yes.
I'm not gonna make it be like he's
He
coming for
did
me.
something. Right.
Yeah, because that's just too potentially volatile.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
But if he's coming at you like that, it's almost like maybe that's happened before.
What I would
Could be.
do, though, my advice to you is I think you're reading it exactly right. And I think you need to just ask your husband to just pay attention to how Bob interacts with me. Just pay attention because I want to make sure that I'm not misreading things.
You have to be careful with that. I think
So you wouldn't even mention it?
I would get more information. I would get more like, is dad really coming on stronger? That ain't enough for me yet.
To even mention it, to like just be observant?
I mean,
To
I
plant
would
the
be more
seed?
observant, but
You wouldn't plant the seed with the husband to be more observant with
not
your
yet.
husband.
Not yet.
Mm.
Not yet.
Okay. Well, when you're comfortable, plant a seed. Or you know what I'd be doing? I'd be like, oh, stepdad just sent me a text message about the flowers
Little things
that
like
he didn't
that.
put in the group chat.
Right.
What do you
Right.
got to think about
Why he
that?
talking to you like that?
Right.
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 And if your husband says that, then he's like,
right.
wait a minute.
Like, so
then you can bring it up. You know.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That
So
kind of thing.
plant seeds,
You got to be
expose
smart.
him without exposing him.
Right.
Uh,
And don't be carrying on like side conversations without him knowing.
right. Don't do it. Have him in there. He's like, what you doing? Oh, me and the hubby sitting here watching TV. He says hi.
Right.
Right.
And then if he's like, why my dad send you a message?
Why did he ask you that?
Right.
I don't know. You got to ask him. I
Right.
don't know.
Well, why don't you ask me about so and so? And be don't be like inquisitive.
Right.
Inquisitive. Just, your dad said.
Don't be like you got tea.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
You gotta
make it very innocent.
Yeah. Oh,
be very coy about it.
Yeah. Be coy. Be demure.
Right.
Yes. So girl, good luck. You walking a tight rope with this one.
You gotta be careful because
mm-hmm.
Your husband can know. It could be a plot against you. It could be a setup.
It could very well be.
I mean,
you never know. You never know. You never know. And if this is, girl, about to say, if this is,
it could be all kind of things.
And if it's interracial, depending on which way it's going,
I wasn't thinking that.
It could be a whole lot of things. You could be in a get out situation, girl.
It could be that man, daddy, and the boyfriend shared somebody before.
Oop. It could be.
You ain't the first.
You ain't. Girl, just be careful.
You might not be the last if you play right.
How long, but y'all are married, so y'all been long enough to get.
How long they been married?
Oh, 11 years. 11 years. So okay. This is just. Your husband should know you by now. If you don't know me by now, you will never know me. So you should be able to say what you're thinking.
Right.
Your stepdaddy flirting with me. Am I crazy? Watch. Like 11 years together.
I'm still calculating.
I'm still saying what I got to say.
No, I ain't up front yet.
I'm up front. 11 years, and I'm looking back at the evidence. 11 years in, I'm saying what I got to say and let the chips fall where they may.
I'm looking at everybody. I'm looking at how the daddy look at the mama. I'm looking at how He's interacting with his son.
But after
I'm
11
looking at all that
years,
stuff.
you've never seen anything fishy with the family. Now all this, so this is this man's behavior with you
I'm still being
that's
calculating.
strange. Okay, well, calculate direct. You got to figure out which way you want to go, girl. After like I said, 11 years, direct to male.
I want to have more to stand on for me.
I mean, it also depends on how good your relationship is with your husband. Are y'all in a good place? Does he trust you?
Well, see,
Are you known for jumping to conclusions and causing drama? Or are you known for being calm and thoughtful and reliable and, you know, an
right.
honest person? If you're known to be honest, truthful, no drama, tell it. If you are known to be messy and causing drama, shh, keep your mouth closed, because that's why he chose you, because he knew when nobody gonna believe you. So you need hardcore evidence. We done deep dived
You got to
into
play
the.
right. You got to play your role.
You got to play your position.
You got to know the audience and know what's going on.
Yeah.
I think for me, you and I, we were like, hey,
yeah, direct. Yeah, did you see that? Am I crazy? Does he always go around scratching people's palms?
Right.
Because he's so just shook my hand and scratched my palm.
Mm.
You know,
he called me a couple times.
Right? Who he calling? Yeah,
he called you today.
Right. Yeah. All right, that was it for Two Grooms
in a Pod.
I'm Cleo.
And I'm Shannon.
And this has been episode 68.
Yes.
And remember, you can do this. I think I said out of order, didn't I?
You're fabulous.
And you're fabulous. And what? You
are loved.
All right, friends. Until next time, we give you a nice hour plus this episode. Don't ever say I didn't give you nothing.
Time flies when you're having fun.
When you're having fun. All right, love you guys. And until next time, ta-ta.
Good night.